This review is presented by EVDANCE and The Perfect Glass.
Okay, so we're here at Gotland Ring. This is a beautiful track. It's very fast, it's very long. There's two types of tracks here. You can connect it to the old one, which is very technical, but we drive on the fast one. Very wide, and you got a lot of compression points, which is just fun to test cars at higher speeds. And to really put them under some pressure, which is nice. So this new KIA EV6 GT, well, it's updated. We got 609 horsepower compared to the old one, which has 585. So that is up. It's got a new chassis, new dampers, new steering wheel. It looks a bit new from the outside, but when you put it into launch control, well, you get another type of horsepower boost, all the way up to 650 horsepower. So that is rather fun. 0 to 100 in 3.5 seconds in that launch mode, 3.7 seconds, well, in regular mode. And this chassis is electronically adjustable, so you can set it in 3 steps. You can have this in 3 steps, the steering mode, and also the power mode. You can put it into drift mode. It's got a differential, E-differential at the back, and they have also put in these simulated gears, which are not that bad because it cuts off the momentum. And yeah, that just makes it very fun. But I like the interior. I like how this one looks. You got some vegan fabrics in here. The system is updated. It's a lot quicker now. The steering wheel is a lot more cool, a lot more racy in some type of way now with this neon green stitching. You got the GT mode button here. You can set the different drive modes on the drive mode button down here. And it's very thick, very sporty. You sit low, but you sit a bit higher than before because these seats, well, they are more comfortable now. So you can't get down as low, and I could feel that immediately. You sit a bit higher, but sure. You see well out, and it feels like a sports car, even though it is a, crossover in its being. And of course, it's very quiet, very smooth, very subtle. We have the Michelin tires on right now, so we got good grip. It comes with the Continental Sport Contact tires. The first thing that you can feel in this car, well, it is the weight, but still, we got good tires on it. You can let it out, and you sit so well in it, and it gives you this progressive feel of where to put it, even though you need to fight a bit with its weight. But the systems are there. If you want to keep them in, you can go into drift mode and you can let it loose, but it's rather pointy, I must say. But I wonder how many of the customers will go on a racetrack with their EV6 GT. I would, because I think it's nice, but it eats a lot of tires, this one. It really, really does. Balance is nice, it's very subtle, very smooth. So it's all about the tires here. I mean, it's a heavy car, 2,300 kilos. Getting on the power in electric cars, it's always a joy. You get that instant torque. And now we got this, simulated gears, which are good. I mean, if you gear down, well then it gears down and it cuts the momentum. And here you can feel when you push it a bit that it is heavy. Oh, there we are, on the rev limiter. So let's hope that he can push it a bit more. I'm just half throttling now. I mean, this is a quick car. You can do on this track with this speed, you can use a bit of trail braking as well, but this car sorts it out. So you see, if you miss the gears, well, then, it just bogs down. It's pretty fun. So it becomes like a fossil-driven engine with a real gearbox. Keep mid-corner here, touch in, and then you can floor it out a bit. Use all of the track. It's fine, I like it. Push it all the way out to the curbs. You should always be careful on the outer curbs because it's not good for the tires when you put some pressures on that outer wheels. But it's a very nice track, beautiful weather today. And I mean, we're up at 200 kilometers an hour here. Getting into this little chicane here, which you can keep your speed, but you need to maintain the speed perfectly there because it can get out of hand. So then we're touching the curbs again, and then we get to this little jump. Woo! And And yeah, a little lift there. Okay. No, you can feel that it is a sports car a la electric car. This is really good. But I don't know if I'm that used to using the gears in this one. I think it's almost better in an electric car, just you know, keeping it in auto and GT mode. But it grips well. So comparing this car with its rival, the Hyundai 5N, the Ioniq 5N, well, it feels more like a sleeper, more like a very polished cruiser, a GT car in some way. But now we can go a bit more free on this track, so let's do it. Feel the brakes. I'm not going to use the these paddle shifters now, don't need that, but we have it in GT, so this is its fastest. We're touching the curbs there. Now we're up at 180 kilometers an hour. So that's, well, 200 kilometers an hour. Quick. We got some sound to it, and now we brake. We can feel that it squirms a little. It does. Well, now we can keep rather good pace through that little chicane there. And it's very soft in its chassis. Then you have some mid-corner braking. Turn it in here. And then we get to this jump. And a little lift there. So that's really, really good. And this is where we brake. We keep it in. Can keep on the power here. Keep it on, keep it on, keep it on. Yep. It's there, and it's got a lot of grip. Turns in nice, but it has this smooth touch to it in another way than the Ioniq 5N. That is more hardcore in some way, but people, or the customers, and Kia said that themselves, they want this to be a bit more comfortable, and it really, really is. Chicane is fast, it really is. And you can get some bouncing there, yep. Mid-corner braking. And we get all the way through. And a bit of a jump, yep. And the brakes, they are strong. You can feel that there is a lot of weight that you're carrying here, but still very, very manageable. And the instructor, of course, he's the designer of it. He knows his track very, very well. No, so I like it. Quick car, fun car, and yeah, of course, it's always such a pleasure driving an electric car. You know when to get on in what type of situation, and if you put it into drift mode, well, then you can have a lot of fun in a car like this, of course. But I like it, but very soft in its approach. So I think the customers will be happy to use it from day to day and then have a little more fun, of course.